Shell is it?
I don't know, but I could tell you right now. It is. Look at this.
Oh, that's a nice shell. What is that?
I don't know. It's like a sponge shell.
Sponge shell?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm just sitting on top of a rock.
We just are driving back on the A22, the toll road, from Carvoeiro, and we just popped by Apollonia, which is kind of like a Whole Foods kind of vibe. It has like lots of organic food, alternative things. Now we're heading back home, and we spent most of the day, I guess, right? Since about lunchtime.
Yeah, it's about lunchtime.
In Carvoeiro and the surrounding kind of neighborhoods.
Towns and cities.
Yeah. And there's definitely a lot of, if you Google the Algarve, you'll find all these red cliffs, and that's what that whole area looks like along there.
It's so beautiful. We stopped by one of the places, one of the little resorts, because I was just curious. We were curious where it went, and so we went down to the end of the road, and at the end of the road was a path. And we popped out one at a time and walked on this path, and it's just, you're walking on top of the cliffs. And there's like no guardrail or anything, so if you're stupid, you would die for sure. But it was just jaw-droppingly just beautiful.
I've just been over to see some of the famous kind of cliffs in the Algarve, and it is quite exhilarating being that close to the edge, and all the orange stone and the burned color of cliffside. It's definitely, I can see why a lot of people come here. Yeah, the red cliffs look a lot different than other places. You know, you have a lot of places that have white cliffs, or in our area, if you have cliffs, they're always covered in moss and trees and things. So here it's very different, and there's so many little like coves where the waves are crashing into, and there's people taking advantage of these little tiny areas where they can lay out in the sun. It's very, Jana is just saying that it's a slower pace of life.
Yes.
Which is interesting because everyone drives fast.
Really fast.
They're driving these little tiny cars, most of them. Some of them are nice BMW wagons. There's some Land Rovers, but they're all
most
just
of them are tiny little like Fiats or something like that.
They're all just zipping around at high speed, and then as soon as they get there, they just relax. It's kind of funny. And on the nationality update, we've definitely seen more Japanese people than Americans, and there's not been very many Japanese people.
Yeah, there's been like 5.
I saw a few more in Apollonia.
First time we went to Carvoeiro, we walked down to a different little playa that this beach that had a white staircase leading down to it, and the tide was too high, so we didn't get to explore it. But there I met one American dude from like, I think he said Minnesota or something, and he was kind of creepy. And so that's the funny thing, is that so far, like, we haven't really conversed or gotten into a real conversation with any Portuguese people, but everyone seems really nice and understanding here, that we're foreigners basically. And nobody has been really creepy, and so like wherever we've been, we've felt actually very safe, and just it's so calm and safe and easy. And then I meet this one American guy, and he immediately made me feel really creepy. Like, I got a creepy vibe off of him. So
he seemed like he had fried a few brain cells.
Yeah, back in his day.
So, but yeah, that is interesting. There hasn't really been any creepy people. Obviously, we've been in pretty nice areas.
Yeah.
Overall, so.
This is me And I'm walking on this reddish dirt road, pathway or something, I guess. Just trying to see if this leads to an edge of a cliff and I can see some gorgeous views or something. Ooh, and I think it does. Oh my. Look at this. Oh wow. Oh my goodness. It's just heavenly. It is so beautiful. Seriously, okay. Okay, let me say this. I love our kids. I love that we have them with us, and I definitely want to continue traveling with them. But they don't like hiking, really. They don't really, I don't know. So if it was just Naaman and I, we would go and like on these walks and explore and take amazing photos and stuff. But for now, we can't really do that. For now, you can just enjoy this view.